so good to be back here in South Carolina, home of the Gamecocks.
The iron Keyshawn soars in from the weak side, however, and flushes that done.
There it is.
Driven hard, the Gamecocks will take the series against their rival.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Gamecock Insider, our final show of the 2023-24 school year. The NFL Draft takes center stage. We've got some great coverage of the Gamecocks who heard their names called, and some great baseball coverage to get into as well. As we get things started with our Prisma Health injury update, we're talking baseball there. A couple of names we've mentioned before, some updates on each of them. First off, for Eddie Copper. He underwent surgery earlier this week for his arm injury. The Tommy John surgery took place. Looks like he'll probably miss the 2025 season and look to be back in 2026. We certainly wish Eddie all the best. Also, Will Tippett continues to be out for Gamecock baseball after suffering the concussion and the knee injury as well when he was hit by a pitch a couple weeks back against Arkansas. Will has gotten back out and taken some ground balls. He's trying to get himself back into an available status before the season is out. We certainly are looking forward to that as well. That's your injury update. Is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official team physicians of the Gamecocks. Now, speaking of Carolina baseball, this past weekend it was home baseball against the Kentucky Wildcats, who came in, well, the hottest team in the SEC. They had been leading the league standings, the Eastern Division standings in particular, throughout the course of conference play. The Gamecocks had set about to cool off the Wildcats, and a wild series ensued at Founders Park.
Remember what it takes to win games in the league. Take graded bat, pound the strike zone, communicate on defense.
Got him. First strikeout for Roman Kimball. Double for Blake Jackson. Gamecocks are in business here in the second. Pass a base hit to left field. Ringling scores here inside. Really good. Strikes out the side.
Another run for Kentucky playing small ball. They take a 4-1 lead. Driven out to left center and deep. Jackson. We are tied here in Columbia.
A game winner for South Carolina.
This one's drilled to center field. Back goes McCarthy, and he makes the grab. Kentucky wins game 2 of the series.
Sunday, okay? We win on Sundays, okay? We need positive energy. We need togetherness, because it ain't going to happen without that. Okay?
Be hard. This is a hard
Two,
game.
here's the payoff. And it's right there. Called strike 3. And he lines one out to left center. Petrie swinging away first pitch. And a rips one down the left field. Ground ball towards Trevor. This will go to second, over to first.
See, I'm back on my bulls. Came a long way from school. We done been banging and
Jackson hits it the other way. Ringling comes to the
all I hang with the silent came with no loose lips. If he ready, cut him loose quick. If he try business, make the news quick. Hit these blue chips.
The series win by the Gamecocks capped off by the run rule performance. Great outing from Dylan Eskew and his Carolina lineup as well. That means Gamecocks are really in the hunt right now for an NCAA postseason bid, as well as the opportunity to host a regional. We've got more coverage of Gamecock athletics coming up in just a moment here on the Gamecock Insider from Learfield.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and by Liberty Tap Room. Liberty Tap Room is the home for the Columbia Craft Call-In Show with Gamecock men's and women's basketball. Meet us at Liberty at 6 p.m. on Thursdays during the season for Carolina Calls. Liberty Tap Room and Grill, Cocky's favorite place to eat in the Vista.
Hey Gamecock fans, I'm Coach Lamont Paris. The best teams are the ones that are always willing to do more. More in the weight room, more in the classroom, more for each other. And it's important for our team doctors to have the same mindset. With access to more locations, more specially trained experts, and more personalized care, Prisma Health is doing even more to care for our team and our fans. Prisma Health, official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
And it's another big night for the Gamecocks here in Colonial Life Arena. Throughout my life, my friends and my family have supported me through the championships and the challenges. That's why it's so important for me to lift people up, to help them overcome the obstacles in their way. Colonial Life benefits keep you prepared for life's unexpected moments, empowering people to achieve goals they thought weren't possible. That's what really matters. Colonial Life, keep unexpecting.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP experience this baseball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be Cocky's game day guest. Winners will get a special invitation to a game, an autographed baseball and ball cap, 2 premium tickets, a trip to the radio booth, and more. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Cocky's Game Day Guest is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everyone. The NFL Draft has become appointment television. Folks sit down on Thursday night, and some don't leave the TV until Saturday night is over. And we're not just talking about the players and their families who are hoping to hear their names called. But, of course, there are a handful of Gamecocks who had that exact experience. The first one off the board Thursday night, Xavier Legette, the man they call Zay, South Carolina native. Let's take a look at his story, how he got to this point.
Mullins is a very tight-knit community. We pretty much know everybody. It's a small town.
Everyone really knows everybody. You can breathe wrong and we know about it tomorrow.
It's a wonderful community to live in. It's very homey. People are neighborly and look after each other and take care of each other.
Everybody knows everybody in Mullins. It's like a huge family.
Hi, I'm Darius Pickett.
Tim Felder.
Drew Foyle.
Bradford Crawford. Donald Brown, football coach at Mullins High School.
I was actually the all-star baseball coach in Latta.
Xavier was my student when he was in the 6th grade.
Everybody knows him.
It's easy to love Zay. He gives you no reason not to.
Just great attitude. Did anything you asked him to do.
You know, even at 11 and 12, you knew he could be something special.
Number one, you're not going to find a better person, period.
And he's had a special struggle because, you know, he lost his mom and he lost his dad.
I'm Linda Neal. I am Xavier's grandmother. It was kind of like we lived in an extended family situation across the street. Whatever it is they needed, you know, we were there. We were a close-knit family. And so I know that it was very, very difficult for the both of us. And I tried to be there to support him.
Being from where we're from, a lot of people don't make it. At the time my mom passed, I think he was like 14, so it was easily for him to go in the wrong direction, but he stayed focused and he did what he was supposed to do to get to where he is today.
One-on-one, Legette! Got it! Legette, loose, Legette, touchdown! And here he goes down the sideline! Legette will win another foot race! Goes to the end zone wide.
What showed up on Saturday was normal for us to see on a daily basis.
He doesn't have teammates, he has friends. Like Xavier was so close to everybody.
He gave the vision to younger kids back home that you can do anything you put your mind to.
Think all the little kids in our recreational program. It's gonna be, I'm Zay.
I would say to Xavier that I am a proud grandmama. And I wish you the best. I wish you much success in all your future endeavors, and I will always be there to support you.
A lot of my friends will always say that he's going to be better than you, and I will always tell them that's the plan.
To the end zone! Legette got it!
He's dropped back at the 11.
Oh my goodness, the Jets are on for Xavier Legette!
Touchdown Carolina! Touchdown Xavier Legette!
Zay, man, congratulations on this opportunity. No one has worked harder for this opportunity than you. When I asked every player on the team, who do you admire the most in our program, you were far and away the #1 guy that got votes for that. And it's because of your work ethic. But not just that, the way you treat people. The things that I really will remember are just what you did this past offseason, showing how important football is to you, and getting a call from you at 10 o'clock on a Friday night wanting to stay up here in the building and get some extra work in the offseason. You willed yourself and worked yourself to this position that you're in right now, and that's why you got such a bright future in front of you, man. So appreciate everything you've done for me. Love you, man. Care about you, and I'm so excited for you. Go be great.
And what a day it must have been for not just Xavier Legette, but the entire community of Mullins, South Carolina. We know how proud they are of the man he has become. Same can be said for Shane Beamer and the young man that he has taken from freshman to this point in time. Now, let's transition to a guy who came in just a couple years ago under great notoriety and certainly celebration when he arrived. That, of course, was quarterback Spencer Rattler. What a couple of seasons he put together in the Garnet and Black. He waited longer than any of us thought he should to hear his name called, but when he did, it was time for celebration for him and for all of the Gamecock Nation that remembers the great moments he put up for South Carolina football.
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
I have done nothing but been impressed by how he has performed and how he has managed to be himself. Being loyal, being brave. They're not as common traits as you might think they are, but Spencer Rattler is both.
The maturation level of seeing him go from Oklahoma to South Carolina, you saw somebody grow, take on a leadership role, be able to not only embrace adversity, but overcome it.
When you turn on this man's tape, he has arm talent out the wazoo.
Spencer Rattler comes with a lot of juice, a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz.
Stiff arm. That time, no slide. Touchdown, South Carolina. Rattler found him. Are you kidding me?
Spencer Rattler into the end zone for a touchdown. Rattler can run it. Touchdown. Rattler goes to the end zone wide open. And Xavier Legette. What a play by Spencer Rattler, who has reinvented his career.
This is a young man that's been doubted so much this year, doubted so much last year. Spencer Rattler is absolutely believing in himself, and the guys around him are feeding off of him right now.
I'm trying to find something right now.
I mean, this place meant everything to me.
Putting on for Gamecocks, man.
You know, coming here, being here 2 years and just enjoying every moment, the adversity, the success. You know, these are the times you'll remember forever. You know, it's this time right now. Very appreciative towards everything that's happened to me here. And the fan base, I just wanted to let them know through my play, through my leadership, I put it all on the line and enjoyed every moment here. You know, we'll never forget it.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, do you see the road? I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect, do I look fried? All of that green and yellow.
Touchdown! South Carolina just like that.
And a night that Gamecock fans will savor forever.
Since I was 7 years old, this has been my dream to make it to this level.
You know, kept my faith, stayed motivated, had a great team, great family around me.
The work's just starting now, but it's been a passion of mine since I was young.
And we're here now.
Congratulations to Spencer Rattler. We are all looking forward to following him with the New Orleans Saints. Time for our Terminix Pest Player of the Week. We're transitioning back to Gamecock baseball, and we're talking a little bit about the pitcher from Sunday afternoon, the man who finished off the series with a career-best performance. Dylan Askew shut out a lethal Kentucky offense, group that was leading the SEC in batting average coming into the game. The Wildcats did not score a run, barely had a hit against Dylan as he led the Gamecocks to the run rule victory and the series win. Congratulations to him. We're back with more of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
Okay, so you need to pick up the dog from the groomer, get the laundry, and you finished the book for book club, right?
Book club? Of course I did. Yep. See you there, honey.
It was the best of
times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. But the good physician of the Republic would deserve better still. Save him now, my doctor. Save him. Because our father
When you have 537 pages to go, there's a RAV for that. Lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE for just $329 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food?
sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants. Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
I was perfectly happy where I was. I just coached one of the biggest games of my life. Then, just 3 days later, I was moving to South Carolina. That was unexpected. But that's how life works. Colonial Life's benefits keep you prepared for life's unexpected moments, empowering people to achieve their goals and keep moving forward. Colonial Life, keep unexpecting.
Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP experience this baseball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be Cocky's game day guest. Winners will get a special invitation to a game, an autographed baseball and ball cap, 2 premium tickets, a trip to the radio booth, and more. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Cocky's Game Day Guest is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Good hard work has earned Dylan Targert the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the track and field team, Dylan is a finance major with a 3.96 grade point average. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
The left-on-left matchup, that's tough. 1-0, hit in the air to left field. Backing up on it as well, Schmidt. He's at the wall, he leaps, it's out of here! It's out of here! It's a home run! And the Gamecocks have won the game! South Carolina has won the game on a 2-run homer from Blake Jackson! I wasn't sure anyone but myself saw the third base umpire signal home run! Blake Jackson finally crosses home plate, and Carolina has walked off Kentucky in the 10th inning, 6-5. That's your Sansbury. Did you see that play? Blake Jackson, the walk-off home run for South Carolina. He had already homered in the 9th inning to get the rally started that got us to extra innings, and then he hits the walk-off for the Gamecocks, loses his jersey in the process, but boy, what an amazing night it was for Gamecock baseball to set the tone for a weekend series victory over the Kentucky Wildcats. Now let's get back to more of our NFL draft coverage. There were a number of Gamecocks looking to hear their name called throughout the weekend. One of them was South Carolina native Marcellus Dial, a member of the secondary the past few years. He learned from some other future NFL Gamecock cornerbacks, and he eventually got his chance to join that crowd.
Incoming call from
Marcellus Dial.
Sel, congratulations, man. I know the journey you've been on. Mental toughness, the physical toughness, you've overcome adversity, and coming from junior college to here, not an easy transition. You were one of the first guys that believed in me and wanted to come play for me as a first-time head coach.
My memories of him will always be how prepped he was, even when he wasn't the starter. You had Darius Rush and Cam Smith playing the corners.
What were some things you learned from Darius Rush and Cam Smith?
I learned a lot from with press technique, a little bits and pieces of things I picked up from both of their games, and I added on to mine too.
He is an asset to a program because of his work ethics and his preparation.
Here goes Sam.
Sel was given a chance to show his skill set. Man, the sky's the limit for him.
What's different about being ready for this moment, being ready for this role, being the guy in the room?
The spotlight's on me, like.
I'll never forget when we went to Clemson 2 seasons ago, and to see him intercept the ball.
And intercepted by Marcellus Dial.
The Clemson game in 2022, when you were matched up on the outside in man coverage, and they just kept coming after you and after you and after you, and you just kept responding.
He went from a quiet dude to actually being a vocal leader within the room.
He still always had a smile on his face. Like, no matter what we were doing, he used to be the guy that would brighten up the room.
He loves to play football.
Seeing how strong you were for your family at your dad's funeral, I knew then on that day that you were something special. And I can still remember telling you after the Auburn game that your dad was proud of you.
Your dad's proud of hell of you right now, man.
And I'm telling you the same thing right now on draft day. Your dad's smiling down. He's proud of you on the young man that you are. And he and I both know that your best football is in front of you. So appreciate everything you did for us, man. Go be great.
Hey, Gamecock fans. I'm Coach Dawn Staley. The best teams are the ones that are always willing to do more. More in the weight room, more in the classroom, more for each other. And it's important for our team doctors to have the same mindset, with access to more locations, more specially trained experts, and more personalized care. Prisma Health is doing even more to care for our team and our fans. Prisma Health, official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Imagine all the slopes you'll conquer.
Sick.
Imagine all the sights you'll see.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, how about you imagine dropping me off?
Right now, get 2.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4. That's just 2.99% APR on the Toyota RAV4.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hey Gamecock fans, I'm here to ask you for your support of the Garnet Trust, the official NIL partner of Gamecock Athletics. NIL opportunities are an important part of the student-athlete experience at the University of South Carolina and across the country. Join us as we continue to compete at the highest level of college basketball. Visit garnettrust.com today to join the growing community of members ensuring our athletes are set for their future.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
We're back on Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Derek Scott. Last week, the Carolina Athletics Department put out a press release announcing the retirement of a fixture from this program, Boo Major, longtime head coach of the equestrian program. She was there basically from the beginning. She led them to multiple national championships, and now she's stepping down. Last year, we put the spotlight on Boo at her 25th anniversary in the program, and that feature is still very prescient as she announces her retirement.
This was kind of my calling, I guess, from the get-go. I mean, when I got this job, I had never coached a collegiate team before. I'd done a lot of work with horses and mainly high school kids and amateur adults. When this opportunity came up, it was a farm coach combination. And I was at a great place out in the Irmo area that was owned by someone named Bernadette Halpin, and she and I were great friends. And when we heard about this, we both looked at each other and went, you know, why not us? I'm from Columbia and went to USC, actually graduated from USC. I was brought up as a Gamecock. I thought of how cool it would be to marry my love for horses with being a Gamecock. We gave the athletics department a presentation, and obviously they liked what they saw, and through the course of the years, the athletics department has bought their own facility, and I've kind of moved with the program. By far the biggest adjustment was that, when I got into it, I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. Because I've been teaching my whole life, and when I got into it, I realized how much more there was to it than just giving somebody a practice time and then going home. We become the family. Their teammates are like their sisters, and our assistant coaches are are like their moms, and I'm like the grandmother. When you can encourage folks to be better, it has been the ultimate job for me.
Let me educate you real quick. The lottery is not about getting rich. No, the lottery is about helping people, and it always has been. It was the lottery that helped raise the Great Wall of China. Lotteries maintain the roads of ancient Rome and helped to usher in Western civilization as we know it. The lottery forged a foundation in this country and then helped fund a revolution against tyranny that built on that foundation. And today, in South Carolina, the revolution continues. But we're not building walls or roads or bridges. We're investing in you. Every year, the South Carolina Education Lottery raises millions of dollars to help build an educated, well-equipped, and prepared people. And if you want to get in on the action, there's no better partner. After all, education is our middle name.
For over 40 years, Sound & Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound & Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound & Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound & Images today.
At Carolina, we know what it looks like to be the best. We've been there. We've got it at our ballpark, in the stands, and in the dugout with Prisma Health. Prisma Health helps keep our players at their best, and they're providing the same expert care to our fans across the state. With more locations, the best clinical technology, and a team of experts I trust, there's no one I'd rather have take care of our team and our state. Prisma Health, official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and by Liberty Tap Room. Liberty Tap Room is the home for the Columbia Craft Call-In Show with Gamecock men's and women's basketball. Meet us at Liberty at 6 p.m. on Thursdays during the season for Carolina calls. Liberty Tap Room and Grill, Cocky's favorite place to eat in the Vista.
We're back to wrap things up on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. That means it's time for our On the Road segment brought to you by Toyota. Carolina baseball team on the midweek trip up to Rock Hill to take on Winthrop. Carolina softball team heading to the SEC tournament. Meanwhile, the Carolina women's golf team into the NCAA tournament. They'll be taking part in a regional over at Auburn. Best of luck to everyone on their road trips. And again, that's brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Believe it or not, folks, that's it for us. That's a wrap on this year's editions of Gamecock Insider. Thanks so much for joining us each and every week. I'm Derek Scott. We'll talk to you again next year.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.